So hey everyone, it's me, your manuishu, and welcome to my channel, manuishu Acca Classes. In today's video, we are going to do the consolidated question, long question especially of F3 from PPP kit. So if you're watching my video for the first time, please like and subscribe to my channel and share it among your friends. Okay. So what's the requirement of the question is first let's have a look on it. So task 1 is asking to complete the following to determine the goodwill at acquisition, consideration transfer on acquisitions, fair value of NCI, total cost of investment, FV of net asset at acquisitions, equity share capital, retained earnings, total net assets and goodwill. Okay, fine. So as I have told in the earlier video as well, so while doing the consolidated statement, whether in the F3 or F7, you need to do the walking, which is very important. It will make your work easier. So you need to just have to understand the five working very carefully. So again I am repeating the five working is the first one is for the group structure, in which we just show the who is the parent company, who is subsidiary, and what the percentage is owned by the parent and what the percentage is owned by the NCI, and date of acquisition, reporting date, so we can calculate the time of acquisitions, then total purchase consideration, the amount paid by parent to acquire the subsidiary. So these all things are need to be noted down in the working one. So working two is for the net assets of subsidiary at acquisition as well as at reporting it at fair value. Okay. So third working is for the goodwill, fourth one is for the NCI, and fifth one is for the group retained earning. So one by one we will have a look on it. So first, okay, क्वेश्चन इज 25.1. माइट भी आपको बुक की लेटर वगैरह छोटी छोटी दिख रही होंगी, सो आई मस्ट से जस्ट प्रिफर योर बुक व्हाइल आई एम रीडिंग द क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो फर्स्ट में क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है, लेट्स रीड आउट. Swing purchase 80% of CAT equity on 1st January 20x7 for 120,000. Okay, so here we will make a chart. Swing purchase, how much percentage? 80% of CAT. Just wait, I will make it bigger so that you guys can have a clear picture. I think now it's okay. Okay, so Swing purchase. Swing is a parent company which acquired 80%. Just have a look on the formula bar. You can look over there. So 80% of the CAT. Okay, so on 1 Jan 20x7. Okay, and year end is, which is already given in the question, December 20x8. So time of acquisition is, I will write in the shortcut TOA, which stands for time of acquisition. So time of acquisition is 2 years. Okay, so we have given already the total purchase consideration in the question, which is 120,000. ठीक है. So, and when the CAT's retained earning weighs 50,000, this retained earning, it means the retained earning at acquisition, it will be used while we calculate net asset at acquisition in working two. So when CAT retained earning weighs 50,000, fine. A fair value of non-controlling interest on that date was 40,000. So question already have told the fair value of NCI, which will be used while we do the working for. During the year, Swing sold goods to which cost 80,000. Okay. Retained earning at acquisition, given the question, the amount is 50,000. Then NCI at fair value at acquisition is given in the question, so which is 40,000. Okay, and then during the year, Swing sold goods to CAT. It means parent sold goods to CAT. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention here is the NCI percentage. So NCI percentage is 20. If parent acquired 80%, the rest 20% is acquired by NCI. Okay, so what is the selling price? swing sold goods which cost 80,000 to cat. Obviously, if a swing selling price is 80,000, which have been sold to cat, the cat cost will be 80,000. I mean, so selling price is 80,000. सो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज कि ये कॉस्ट है जिसपे अगर मार्कअप दिया तो मार्केट इस पे चार्ज करेंगे, ये नहीं समझना है, बिल्कुल नहीं। जो सेलिंग प्राइस में मैं किसी को बेचूंगी खरीदने वालों के लिए तो वो तो कॉस्ट ही हो गया ना। सो हियर वही क्वेश्चन में बोला हुआ है विच कॉस्ट 80,000 टू कैट, ठीक है। सो इन एट एन इनवॉइस कॉस्ट ऑफ 100,000, जस्ट वेट। Sorry, which cost 80,000 is for the parent. Okay, so this one is parent cost and सब्सिडरी के लिए जो कॉस्ट लगा है विच इज अ कैट, कैट के लिए सेलिंग प्राइस है, आई मीन जिसमें वो खरीदा है, दैट इज द 100,000 विच इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन। And cat had 50% of the goods still in the inventory at the year end. So cat had 50%, means unsold good. So unsold good is 50%. ठीक है। So what is the profit? Profit we can easily find out. So 50,000. So profit is 20%. So POP is this into this. So अगर यहाँ पे इनवॉइस का बात नहीं किया होता तो वो कॉस्ट वही 80,000 लेते एज अ सेलिंग प्राइस, इसलिए मैंने उस टाइम बोला था। पर यहाँ पे वो कॉस्ट जो बता रहा है वो दैट वाज फॉर द सब्सिडरी, आई मीन सॉरी पेरेंट, एंड जो सब्सिडरी को सोल्ड कर रहा है उसका इनवॉइस का कॉस्ट इज 100,000। सो ठीक है, यहाँ पे मार्कअप मार्जिन कुछ नहीं दिया है, सो क्वाइट इजी क्वेश्चन है। सो इसमें तो कोई लोचा ही नहीं हुआ, बट इन केस ऑफ मार्कअप वो मार्जिन देता तो आपको ये मार्कअप मार्जिन करके प्रॉफिट आपको निकालना पड़ता। तो यहाँ पे तो प्रॉफिट ऐसे दे रखा है, तो इजी हो गया। तो हो गया ये तो पॉप, ठीक है। अब ये पॉप कहाँ से घटेगा वो समझते हैं। मैं बार बार हर एक वीडियो में बोलती हूँ, अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, इफ द पेरेंट, इफ पेरेंट कंपनी इज सेलिंग गुड्स, ठीक है, आपको तो F7 में यहाँ पे गुड्स ही है, F7 में आपको गुड्स इन आपका नॉन करेंट एसेट भी सोल्ड होता है, वो सभी पढ़ना पड़ता है, बट फॉर द F3 ओनली गुड्स ही आपको केस डील करना पड़ेगा। सो इफ पेरेंट अगर सोल्ड कर रहा है गुड्स टू सब्सिडरी, इन दैट केस जो प्रॉफिट है वो पेरेंट के पेरेंट चार्ज किया होता है, पेरेंट मतलब गेन किया होता है, वो उसके प्रॉफिट से घटाएंगे, दैट इज फ्रॉम द वर्किंग 5, ठीक है। अगर सब्सिडरी पेरेंट को सोल्ड कर रहा है, इन दैट केस हम लोग प्रॉफिट कहाँ से घटाएंगे, फ्रॉम द वर्किंग 2, बिकॉज वो प्रॉफिट सब्सिडरी ने गेन किया होता है। अगर पूरा का पूरा गुड थर्ड पार्टी को बेच दे रहा है उस केस में तो प्रॉफिट की कोई बात ही नहीं आती है, बट अगर गुड्स कुछ रिमेन हो गए, अनसोल्ड रह गए एट द ईयर एंड तक, तो इन दैट केस वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट ए पॉप अमाउंट, ठीक है, पॉप अमाउंट, so which we have already calculated. So आगे क्या बोलता है क्वेश्चन, the two company draft financial statement as of 30 September 20x8 are shown below. Okay, so अब हम लोग वर्किंग 2 की ओर चलते हैं, ठीक है। वर्किंग 2 is for the net asset, net asset of subsidiary at fair value, at acquisition, at reporting date and post acquisition reserve. Okay, so first we will look on the share capital, whom subsidiary का, not parent का, ठीक है। तो सब्सिडरी का शेयर कैपिटल कहाँ से मिलेगा, फ्रॉम द बैलेंस शीट, और वी कैन से द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन व्हिच इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन। सो कैट सब्सिडरी कौन है, कैट, कैट का रिटेन अर्निंग कहाँ है, आप मेरा एरो पॉइंटर पे देखो, ये रहा 200 रिटेन अर्निंग, ठीक है। You can have a look on your books if you having a book, so 200, okay। 30 कॉमन है, सो नो इशू, हम लोग ऊपर में ही लिख देंगे। जब यहाँ पे वर्किंग 1 भूल गई क्या डालना मैंने, ओहो, यहाँ पे डालती हूँ वर्किंग 1, वर्किंग 1 is for the group structure, सो हम लोग यहीं पे मेंशन कर देंगे ये चीज, working all figures are calculated in dollar ठीक है। शेयर कैपिटल हो गया। देन क्या है, रिटेन अर्निंग, जस्ट वेट, ये रिपोर्टिंग डेट कर दिया हुआ है ना, तो ये रिपोर्टिंग डेट पे डालेंगे और हम लोग एज्यूम करेंगे कि शेयर कैपिटल एट एक्विजिशन इज सेम एज द रिपोर्टिंग डेट। सो नाउ वी विल लुक आफ्टर लुक ऑन द रिटेन अर्निंग विच इज गिवन for the reporting date. It's given on the balance sheet or statement of financial position, we can see. So amount is actually 200 is for the retain earning. Okay, so 200 and 100 is for the equity. ऊपर नीचे हो रखा है, so I got confused. So 200 and 100. Okay, so at acquisition ka return earning we already have calculated. I think it's given in the question, sorry. So 50,000 है, तो हम लोग 3 जीरो कॉमन लेंगे, ठीक है। तो ये 3 जीरो कॉमन लिया हम लोग ने, 50 कर दिया, ठीक है। देन वी हैव एनीथिंग एल्स टू बी रिकॉर्डेड। Okay, who sold the goods? Parent sold to subsidiary, so no need to deduct POP from the working 2. It will be in this case it will be deducted from the working 5. Then we don't have anything else, I think. So let's do the total. Total is 150 here, and this total is okay. So difference of these two is post acquisition reserve. Okay, so what's the difference? 150. So now out of this 150, parent acquire 80%, right? So 80% of post acquisition reserve 120, NCI percentage is 20%, so into 150. So we will calculate like this. Then we will move to the working 3, which is for the goodwill, right? So FV paid by parents, which is given in the question. So 120 we will take it 30 as common. अब क्वेश्चन में जिसके अकॉर्डिंग बोला है वैसे कैलकुलेट करना, 3 जीरो कॉमन लिया है कि नहीं। सो आई थिंक क्वेश्चन में लिया हुआ है, इसलिए हम लोग भी ले रहे हैं 3 जीरो कॉमन, तो 120 लेंगे। सो एनसीआई एफवी एट एक्विजिशन इट्स आल्सो गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन। So NCA FB at acquisition is 40,000. So we will take again a 30 common, 40. So we will deduct net asset at acquisition, which we calculated above in working 2. So now goodwill is 10. Okay. So now let's move to the working 4. Working 4 is for NCI, fair value of NCI at acquisition, right, which is given in the questions. So post acquisition reserve, net NCI percentage of post acquisition reserve we have calculated in the working 2 here. So post acquisition reserve, so total NCI equal to this plus this. Now we will calculate working 5. Working 5 is group retained earnings, so we will take a parent retained earning which is given in the questions. It's 400. Then post acquisition reserve, we will take parent post acquisition reserve, which we have done already here. How I calculate, you can have a look on the formula bar. Then anything else? Yeah, POP amount which parent sold to subsidiary some goods during the period, and we calculate the POP amount. So we will take a 30 common. So group retained earning equal to 510. Okay. So let's see what the question is asking one by one. We will deal with it. The first is the consideration transferred on acquisition. Then is the total cost of investment, right? Okay. The consideration transferred in acquisition is the total purchase consideration which the parent paid to acquire the subsidiaries, which is already given in the question, which is 120. Yeah, I have. You can take it 30 as a common, so it will be 120. अरे यार, just wait. I will take it 30 common in the whole figure. Yes, it's done. I think. Anything else? Yeah, one more remaining. Uh, because we have already mentioned above, all the figures have been calculated by taking 30 as a common. So that means in thousand. So okay, the total purchase consideration. The question is asking the consideration transferred on the acquisition. It means total purchase consideration amount will be there. So next is fair value of NCI, which we calculated in the working for, which is, sorry, fair value of non-controlling interest. Okay, at acquisition the question is asking the amount we calculated is for the reporting date, NCI at reporting date, and NCI at acquisition, it's already given in the question. It's 40. Yeah, you can have here. Okay, so then is total cost of investment. I will just write down here the tax one. Okay, so first one is consideration transferred. Okay, so consideration transfer is it's already given in the question 120. So FB of NCI, it's also given in the question, that is the 40. Okay, the total cost of investment, I have written in the shortcut COI, cost of investment. We'll just add up this amount. Then fair value of net assets at acquisition. So it's simply like a goodwill calculation. I think it's also told in a question to determine the goodwill at acquisition. So here we have the affiliated parent is the consideration transferred on acquisition, and NCI at fair value, which is the fair value of non-controlling interest, and total cost of investment. We will just add up this amount. It will be 160. Then fair value of net asset at acquisition, we have already calculated in the working 2. So share capital is 100. Okay, and retained earning is 50. So total net asset is 150. So goodwill will be, goodwill calculation is goodwill is 10. Okay, so tax one is done. What is the amount of addition for the unrealized profit? So what is the amount of POP? The question is asking. POP stands for profit on, I think, profit on unrealized, provision for unrealized profit. Sorry, yeah, its full form is provision for unrealized profit, I think. So it's 10. I have taken 30 as common, so, but question is asking the dollar sign is given, so you have to write the 10,000. What is the consolidated cost of sales of 31st December 20X? 8. Okay, for the consolidated sales, so what we will do, we will add up the both parent and subsidiary cost of sales. If in it is a case of immediate acquisition, we will only take the whatever the month having post acquisition period, we will take only that portion of the cost of sales. Suppose if the immediate time of acquisition is 9 months or 6 months, we will only take the cost of sales of the 9 months. Okay, then we will add up it to the parent one, then we will subtract any intra-company transaction like sales between parent and subsidiary or subsidiary sold to parent. Whatever sales transaction have occurred during the period, we will eliminate those amounts, then we will add the POP which we have calculated. So time of acquisition is 2 years. Okay, so no issue. So here I will write down tax tax free. Okay. Hmm. Tax free. So cost of sales, basically question is asking. So parent cost of sales is 2900. Parent cost of sales is 2900. Okay, and subsidiary is 6000. Intra transaction which we have already done, I think. Yeah, it's 100. We will eliminate this amount and we will add pop. So pop amount is 10. So we will add parent plus subsidiary, then eliminate intra-company transaction, then we will add pop again. So cost of sales is 3410. We have taken 30 common. Dollar. This is for the pop. This is for the intercompany sales transaction. Intercompany sales transaction. This one is for subsidiary. This one is for the parent. Okay. So what the next question? Next task we have gone up to 3. Okay, 4. Which two of the following statement concerning the non-controlling interest are correct? Non-controlling interest describes shares in consolidated entity not held by the parents. Which two of the are correct? Okay, so obviously if in case in the case where the parent not acquired the 100% shares of subsidiary, in that case uh, the whatever the share parent acquired, let's suppose the parent acquired 80% of the shares of subsidiary. In the same cases in the question right now, so it means that 20% is not acquired by parents, so which is acquired by the other party or other company, so which is which we call them as a non-controlling interest, right? So non-controlling interest, obviously it describes the portion of the shares which is not I mean taken by the parent. So first one is correct. So non-controlling interest describes shares in subsidiary not held by parent. Oh, sorry. The first one, the first sentence, there has been written the consolidated entity. It will not be the consolidated entity. It will be subsidiary. So I mean, second one is correct. The first one is incorrect. Non-controlling interest describes shares in subsidiary which is not held by the parents. And first one is for the consolidated entity. It will not be correct. So second one option is correct. I just got confused with the word. So third option is 20% of swing consolidated return earning will be allocated to the non-controlling interest. 20% of swing is the parent, right? Consolidated return earning will be, no, this one will be not the case. 20% of CAT profit after tax PAT will be allocated to the non-controlling. It is not controlling interest, not the group written earnings. So your second and last will be the correct. Okay. Task 5 is complete the following to determine consolidated return earning. To determine consolidated return earning, we have already, I think, done consolidated return earning means working 5. So here, wait, I will just copy the format the question is asking. Okay. So one is for swing, and other is for the cat, right? And as per question, then we have a adjustment as per question the मतलब आपका return earning. So as per question, what is the return earning of the string who is the parent? It means 400. And what is the return earning of the cat who is the subsidiary? It's 200. Okay. Then we have a pre-adjustment. Sorry, adjustment. Adjustment. So what the adjustment we need to do in the working 5 is for the pop, which we have already calculated, right? Okay, so pop will be deducted from the parent return earning because parent sold goods to subsidiary and the amount of the pop was 10. Okay. Then we have a pre-acquisition return earning. Pre-acquisition return earning. अब किसका पूछ रहा होगा? ऑब्वियस सब्सिडरी का, जो कि क्वेश्चन में बता रखा है आपको, इज गिवन 50 एंड टोटल निकालेंगे. अभी टोटल जो निकाल रहे हैं हम लोग कैट का, ये 150 जो आ रहा है इस पोस्ट एक्विजिशन रिजर्व जो हम लोग ने वर्किंग 2 में कैलकुलेट किया था. ठीक है. इसमें भी देखो आपका शेयर कैपिटल सेम ही होता है, रिटेन अर्निंग की डिफरेंस है क्या, उसी का डिफरेंस, तो दैट्स द टोटल व्हिच वी कॉल्ड द पोस्ट एक्विजिशन रिजर्व. ठीक है. देन ग्रुप शेयर ऑफ GROUP, ग्रुप शेयर ऑफ कैट, इसका मतलब पेरेंट को कितना जाएगा वो भी हम लोग ने वर्किंग 2 में ही कर लिया था. सो we will just took this amount into do 80%. What I did, oh percentage, okay, 120. and group return earning हो जाएगा आपका this तो यहाँ आएगा ना. Okay, so group share of cat will be added on the parent, which we have already done in the working 5. So group return earning, sum of these all. So 510 is your group return earning. सेम हम लोगों ने जैसे वर्किंग 5 में किया था वैसे ही कैलकुलेट किया हुआ है. ठीक है. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट क्या पूछ रहा है? ओके, तो क्वेश्चन खत्म. ये भी कर ले क्या? ओके, लेट्स डू दिस वन आल्सो, या फिर वी विल डू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो, नो इश्यू. सो ओके, इस वीडियो में इतना ही. सो if you like my video, please subscribe and share it among your friends and hit the bell icon so that you can get a notification of my latest video. So thank you guys for watching my video.